During the time as recovery coach, I saw a lot of our clients, in fact about 90% of them, had legal issues, warrants on so many of them. And it concerned me from the standpoint that I didn't want our clients to have great recovery, get good housing, find viable, wonderful employment, and then be traveling down Woodward Avenue and have a taillight go out on their car, and they get pulled over and the officer does a lien clearance and finds out that the individual's got a warrant that was never addressed. To date, I've had 103 men from Mariners. I've gone into court for them and advocated for them. We got 102 warrants dropped, and I feel very, very good about that. I'd like to take just a moment and talk about a story about 4 men from Mariners that had issues all in the same court. On October 5th, I had submitted to Honorable Judge Gregory Clifton letters of support for each man, outlining the Mariners Inn recovery model. Once in court, I met with the judge and the prosecutor in an effort to mitigate the legal consequences for each of our 4 men. Judge Clifton ordered all warrants removed, no jail or incarceration. All fines and fees were waived, and all the men were ordered to complete their program here at the Mariners Inn. Upon successful completion of the program, all cases for all the men would be dismissed, and the case information would not be disclosable to the general public. Judge Clifton then stated, "You are very fortunate to have the support and direction of the Mariners Inn. Follow direction in their program. It's a great program. Let me ask you a question. Did you notice anything about the individuals appearing before me today? You are the only ones in proper dress attire. Let me tell you, every Mariners man who has appeared here before you has been in a suit and tie, and that sends a strong message to me. Thank you for respecting me and this court. I have one more unwritten order. Before you take that suit off today, stand in front of the mirror and truly look at the man looking back at you. I hope you see the man that I see standing in front of me. I see a resolve and determination to turn away from the darkness of addiction into the light of a productive and bright future. I wish each of you the very best."
When I first met Larry Gudith, I was a little nervous, but, after sitting down and talking to him, he allowed me to not only feel comfortable, but he could relate. Larry, and he winded up sending letters to the judges prior to me showing up, and then when we did arrive, not only did he make sure we came in suits, and I think he did it for us. Of course, showing up to court in suit was a good look, but he wanted us to feel good about ourselves as well. And it worked. I felt great. So as far as talking to the judge, letters, he already had us heads up as far as what was taking place, and that alleviated a lot of stress because I was able to speak what I had to say. Larry was right behind me the whole time. And when I was done with court, I was, I felt relief. The tension was off. I don't know, but when you have warrants, you can't relax. There's no sense of even if you are moving forward with that on the back burner, with that in the back of your mind, you're not able to honestly move forward as much as you'd like to, because that's always something that's going to anchor you.
I'm very grateful for Mariners Inn and our peer recovery coach, Chaplain Larry Gudith. The court liaison program has helped me clear the wreckage of my past. I think it's really important for me in my recovery to get those things taken care of and be a constructive member of society. This will help me moving forward because it's a fresh start. I don't have to have that in the back of my mind. Not looking towards my past because it was a cause for relapse before, and I feel very good in my recovery.
Honestly, I've completed the program. Now I'm in recovery housing, and honestly, every step that I've taken from the day I walked in here till now has been nothing but up.